Nancy Stokes is in a hotel room, where she meets Leo Grande, a male sex worker. She confesses her anxiety about never experiencing an orgasm and her decision to never fake one again after her husband's passing 2 years ago. Nancy is self-conscious about her body and age, feeling embarrassed about hiring Leo. Leo, on the other hand, shows no shame about his profession, although he tells Nancy that his mother thinks he works on an oil rig. Nancy opens up about her disappointment in her grown children and reveals that she used to be a religious education teacher before retiring. Her late husband was her only sexual partner, and they stuck to missionary sex for 31 years, with him finding oral sex degrading. Seeing Nancy stimulated and at ease from her own tale, Leo kisses and touches her. A week later, Nancy reunites with Leo in the identical hotel room for their second meeting. Despite not yet reaching climax, she has compiled a list of sexual endeavors to try out for the very first time, starting with fellatio. Nancy is still feeling nervous, especially due to interruptions from her daughter over the phone, but Leo eases her anxiety by engaging in dancing and providing a massage. Concerned that she may have given up her youth and missed out on potential adventures for the sake of her family, she becomes emotional after making physical contact with a shirtless Leo, who motivates her to embrace her own body. Leo discloses that he has a younger brother serving in the military, with whom he has a strained relationship. Upon recommending additional sessions, Nancy accuses him of attempting to increase his earnings. Leo then shares details about his other clients, emphasizing that he derives true satisfaction from witnessing their happiness. Nancy notices Leo becoming stimulated as he talks about his profession, which in turn excites her, leading to her ultimately engaging in fellatio with him. Nancy schedules Leo for a third session in the same room. Although she enjoys it, it does not bring her to orgasm. Nancy confesses to cyberstalking and discovering Leo's real name, Connor. Leo becomes upset and warns her not to book him again, threatening to expose her as a client. Nancy suggests that they could be friends and urges Leo to share his profession with his family, even offering to speak to his mother. Leo discloses that his mother tells people he is deceased, and he storms out. When he returns to retrieve his phone, he angrily reveals that his mother disowned him when he was 15 before leaving. Nancy schedules a fourth session with Leo, planning to meet at the hotel's cafe. There, they encounter their waitress, Becky, who happens to be Nancy's former student. Nancy expresses her gratitude to Leo for helping her gain confidence and explore her sexuality. She also mentions that she has discreetly recommended him to some of her friends. Nancy reveals her true identity as Susan Robinson and confesses that Leo is the only real adventure she has ever experienced. However, their conversation is interrupted when Becky shares a story about Susan shaming her and her friends for wearing short skirts, calling them sluts. Leo disclosed his occupation to his brother, re-establishing their connection. He also detailed how his mother disowned him after discovering him and some friends engaging in group sex. She now completely ignores him, even when they cross paths in public. Susan expressed regret to Becky for her previous judgmental actions, admitting her true relationship with Leo and endorsing his services. Susan and Leo conclude their time together in the room, enthusiastically participating in the remaining activities on Susan's list. However, she has not yet reached orgasm. As Leo searches for a sex toy, Susan observes him moving around unclothed and stimulates herself, achieving her first orgasm. She expresses gratitude to Leo, informing him that this will be their last encounter, as she no longer requires his assistance. They part on good terms.